Hello, my name is Bill Callahan. I'm the founder of Ohias. Ohio stands for Our Health is at Stake. I have a message of vital importance for people everywhere, especially those who desire a healthy, just, and peaceful world. A world without the many things that divide us, like money, borders, race, color, and more. A world united and devoted to love and respect for our living planet, our only source of life, our children's future, and one another. Today, life and finite life-sustaining capacity are dying rapidly, faster than any time in 66 million years, along with our children's future. Today, it's no asteroid. Today, it's how far too many live, so selfish, unjust, and deadly, especially the richest nations, corporations, and people. If only we loved our children and planet more than money and what it can buy, we could peacefully coexist and assure our children a future far healthier and just than today. Can you imagine such a peaceful world? If not, neither can our children, knowing how we live today. Our children believe we are failing them and their future. They want us to wake up and begin acting responsibly. They want us to comprehend the future they fear, a world with more people, injustice, death, and ruin, and a world with less life-sustaining capacity, like fresh water, clean air, arable land, healthy food, and thriving oceans and forests. Our children want a global urgency unlike ever to assure them and their children a just and healthy future. Unfortunately, their pleas for urgency and change are being ignored and denied, as it would end the unjust and unsustainable lifestyles the rich love and value most of all today. The following is one example of many regarding today's lack of urgency, love, and caring for our planet and our children's future. It's now 30 years since the United Nations Climate Change Framework Convention was adopted in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 1992 to mitigate greenhouse gas emissions and to protect the Earth from the threat of climate change. Back then, that was a big step forward in recognizing the urgency of the threat. Its first conference of the parties, COP1, was held in Berlin, Germany in 1995. Since then, and through the most recent conference, COP26 in Glasgow last year, there's been little progress, as the richest nations, corporations, and people have shown no sense of urgency. They care more about money and ambition over others and planet. With each passing day without respect and urgency is another day our children's inheritance, their slice of life and quality, will be far less than ours today. So here's a question. Is our children's future priceless or worth less than ours today? If your answer was priceless, we agree, as there's no amount of money worth more than our children's future lives, health, and justice. If, on the other hand, you hesitated because there's no middle road, it demonstrates you don't agree with today's science and our children's cries for urgent change in how we live with one another and planet. Let us make no mistake about our children's future, as there's no amount of money and no technology that can provide them with what only a healthy living planet can. Lacking foremost respect for our living planet, we will never achieve respect for one another and fail to do what's required today to save our children's future. It's time to unite with our children in their fight, as tomorrow will be too late for them to do what we should today to assure them a future filled with love and foremost respect for our living planet, our only source of life. Our children are counting on us today to take responsibility, as we are morally obligated. Let's not make this our greatest misgiving. Let us not deny them their future. Thank you for listening to my cry for our planet and our children's future.